What's up? I'm Hugs. That's Sam. Welcome to Hugs and Sam. Today we're getting to My Hero Academia, episode 47, 3-9, and we left off when last we left.
Yes, Tom.
We had Bakugo removed from his restraints, hanging out with the League of Villain people, and
just hanging
a
out.
weird situation. They were just chilling out, maxing out, cooling out, shooting some people out the pool, and a couple of guys who were up to no good. Started making trouble in the neighborhood. I got one little fight, and all my got scared and said, "What you did? I'll go somewhere else." But anyway, we.
Dabbing on the haters who are saying
you
talk too much.
Thank you for subscribing to this channel and watching, or potentially being a patron who watched the full reaction of us saying stupid things. So anyway, we had Shigaraki get Shugith, okay, because Bakugo went ham bone and like his handy Andy's hand just like,
and then he's like, Father.
Yeah, but like Bakugo was going ham, talking about like All Might or whatever, wanting to win. And I had made a statement about how All for One was kind of heavily featured for like a very short period of time towards the end of season 2. Mm-hmm. He was brought up. They had the story of how One for All was created. They had the story about how he was this big bad and like all this stuff. And then he was kind of like in the shadows a little bit. Like mm-hmm. everything was going on with the... What do they call their little squad? The
Vanguard?
Yeah, the Vanguard. Okay. We had the attack. We had all this other stuff going on. Like, it was... All of those episodes were in a short period of time. But we hadn't really had any more, like... You know, I was going to say visions of, but we haven't really seen him anymore, or, like, seen what's going on behind the scenes with All for One. And then as soon as I go to pull this episode up, it's titled All for One. And I'm like, man, that's freaking awesome. Like, I'm so excited because I'm just so amped to see more about him and learn more about him.
Yes.
And how he's going to interact either with Shigaraki or with Bakugo directly. Because I feel like a lot of stuff could go down with that. So I'm very excited about this. Also, we saw... like dress up day.
Yes.
For
oh my god,
I
loved that. I loved freaking like Deku's like little like
his little like soul patch beard or whatever.
I loved that. So
but they're all dressed up, and then they realize like UA is really kind of getting wrung out in the public opinion. Stuff's going on with that, and that potentially they could be embarrassing the school even more by going out and like against the rules and doing all this stuff when they're supposed to be protecting their students.
Yes. And then it's going to, like, put them in even more potential danger. Like,
yeah, and make the school look bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, both.
Yeah.
Which is so exactly what the League of Villain wants.
Makes that fence I'm on even higher.
Yeah. Well, that just means when you're wrong and fall off, that's worse.
Burn.
Okay. I couldn't think of a Bakugo joke fast enough for when you said burn, but... Anyway, howitzer. Okay. Anyway, I'm really bad at this. Let's go ahead and jump into it. See what's going on. Thank you if you're still watching.
最悪の事態を避けるべくそう判断しました。最悪の事態とは26名もの被害者と1名の拉致は最悪と言えませんか。私があの場で想定した最悪とは生徒がなすすべなく殺害されることでした。
校中の幸いだとでも
未来を侵されることが最悪だと考えております。
さらわれた爆豪君についても同じことが言えますか。決勝で見せた粗暴さや表彰式に至るまでの態度など精神面の不安定さも散見されています。もしそこに目をつけた上での拉致だとしたら、言葉巧みに彼をかどわかし悪の道に染まってしまったら未来があると言い切れる根拠をお聞かせください。分かっちゃいたが攻撃的。おそらく
I love the like tension that's going on.
Yeah. He's angry.
爆豪カスキの粗暴な行動については教育者である私の不徳の致すところです。ただ
我々も手をこまねいているわけではありません。現在警察とともに調査を進めております。我が校の生徒は必ず取り戻します。
Definitely get our
言ってくれるな、UA も先生も。そういうこった。
He's so hardcore.
戦闘許可解けてねえぞ
I'm still allowed to fight.
小坂行こ
いやバカだろ
刺しましょう。
お父さん
う。いけません、死柄木弔。落ち着いて。
手を出すなお前
Oh.
こいつは大切な駒だ先生力を貸す
Okay.
Lend me your power once.
いい判断だよ、死柄木弔。
そのヴィランがここにいるからといって
I love that's gotta remember it. Like, remind us who everybody is.
私たちが今どれだけか細い情報でここに立っているか冷静に考えてみてください。
友であるからこそ警察への通報も辞さんからなありがとう飯田君できる範囲でできること考えよう前提条件はかつヴィランとの戦闘を避けること久々に見るのブツブツ
緑谷さんって感じですわ。
君は一度決めてしまえば止まらない
Yep.
止まれない
And I feel like he did help a little bit.
今頃暴れていよう。事態は急を要する。おお、貴様が変えられなかったのか。
Gang Orca is the
プライ
coolest.
ドガチガチの男だった。
Down to the
我
roots
が
of the
同
city.
志ラグドールが奪われている。
Oh
個
yeah.
人的にも感化できぬ。
生徒の一人が仕掛けた発信機ではアジトは複数存在すると考えられる。あの発言を受けその日のうちに突入されるとは思うまい。意趣返ししてやれ。さあ反撃の時だ。流れを覆せヒーロー。
I'm like checking. I'm like, this is getting kind of loud. Let me make sure it's not.
Yeah.
何してんだよ、ホステス。
Oh.
俺たちと飲みましょう。
やめとけバカ。
I feel like this would draw more attention if someone saw you in that tiny alley.
Yeah.
それなら私が暗視鏡を。
いややるぜそれ持ってきてんだな実はすごいなんでやれること考えた時にいると思ってよ汚ねえだけで特には
Waiting for someone to be like, BAM!
霧島君どうした何が見えた霧島
What did he see?
左奥緑左奥見ろ
What is it? Is it the brain?
そうだ
Yeah.
全部脳面
聞いてほしきら土下座して死ね。
Oh,
最大
man.
火力でぶっ飛ばしてえが、ワープ野郎が邪魔すぎる。考えろ。どうにか隙作って、石をもっとバカな。
どうもピザーラ神野店です
Everybody's like, oh, snap! So they did find out where he was. Lecker chain bracelet. Oh, damn.
やんなよ。おとなしくしといた方が身のためだ。もう逃げられんぞ。イラン連合。なぜって我々が来た。
We are here.
That's awesome.
タイミング示し合わせて火の人を引っ張んなってば。怖かったろうによく耐えた。ごめんな。もう大丈夫だ少年。
怖くねえよ余裕できたせっかくいろいろこねくり回したのに何そっちから来てくれてんだよラスボス持ってこれるだけ持ってくれ
Is it the numbers? Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, Mount Lady.
Mount Lady.
Damn, she was like busting up the freaking put like a dump truck on as a shoe.
ヴィラン連合へ君らは舐めすぎだ少年の魂警察の
He's acting
影
kind
の
of
捜査
weird, you know?
そして我々の怒りを
Yeah.
ここで終わりだ死柄
It
木
can't just
弔
end like that, though. You know what I mean? Like,
ふざけるな
oh my
これからなん
god,
だ
what
よ
is he gonna do?
もう言えなかったわ 中を少々いじり気絶させた。シールはしない。忍法千枚同士。
Oh, that's awesome.
眠っててもらう。
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
おとなしくしといた方が身のためだ。
And the pros came out. I doubted.
わかるかね。もう逃げ場はねえってことよ。なあ、しがらき。聞きてえんだが。
There's gotta be more to
That's
this.
what I'm saying. There's something up his sleeve still.
誰も助けてくれなかったね。辛かったね、志村天子君。大丈夫、僕がいる。
So, but he called him by a different name.
こんなあっけなくふざけるな。
This music, though.
I know. It's like
奴は
chilling.
今どこにいる。しがらき、
お前が
Holy shit!
What the hell? Oh, it's grabbing
Is
him.
it taking him? It's taking him. Oh my
Oh
gosh!
my god.
Now they don't. Wow,
Now they
that
have
foot.
no idea.
Man, that like
They're appearing everywhere.
freaking like scream though. Like he's like I couldn't get him.
Because he was right there, like within his reach.
Yeah.
そっちに制圧したんじゃないのか。
Oh, they're gonna take them. Oh, wow. I was gonna say something has to happen here because the
Yeah.
Genus dude isn't responding.
Yeah.
投げ通れよ、返事をするのだ。チームメイトが位置はあるのか。よかったな。
See, I thought they killed her.
Yeah.
何をされたんだ。投げ通れ。
ヒーローは俺たちなどよりずっ
She's
と
like
早く
not
動いていた
even
んだ。
there.
すげえ。さあ、
See, I'm wondering if they
俺
like
たちにもうすべき
Or
こ
able
と
to
はな
like
い。
take
took her
brains.
or just took her power and implanted it into
ガチ
one
ャ
of
は
the
そっちにい
brains.
るのか。
I mean, they couldn't take her brain because she wouldn't be alive, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like all of
What
her
is he?
functions.
Hold on. What is he seeing? What is he
すま
seeing?
ないトラ。前々からいい個性だと。ちょ
Yeah.
うどいいから。もらう
Yeah.
ことにしたんだ。
Yeah. Holy shit. That's what we were thinking.
Hold on.
こんな体になってからストックも随分と減ってしまってね。
Oh! Oh! It's not!
状況を考えよう。
It's not! Freaking awful one.
And he just freaking like, holy crap.
Are you freaking kidding me?
What happened?
Hold up. You said there's an after on this, so hold
Yes,
on.
there is. Oh my God.
Hold on. I freaking just, oh my god. I jumped, so I think I peed a little. Like, I freaking, like,
No.
I'm pretty sure I peed a tiny bit. Okay, hold on. He's like floating in there.
振り向くことさえ。一瞬の出来事。
Of an instant.
何が起きたのか。1秒にも満たない。それでもその男の気迫は僕らに死を錯覚させた。オールマイト、まさかじゃあれがオール・フォー・ワン。
さて、やるか。
He's like floating. He looks like freaking like
Darth
debonair Darth Vader. Yeah, like
yeah.
freaking like suited up Darth Vader. So are our best Genus and Mount Lady and like are all of them dead?
He said it was like hallucinations.
That was the
of-
hallucination of them laying there
Yeah,
dead.
but
I'm saying everything else is
he,
destroyed
like,
and I don't see anybody around.
Exactly.
Who else was with them? Gang Orca, Tiger,
I don't
Ragdoll,
know. I don't know who all was
all those
it?
police officers. But how would they
How
all
would-
be dead and the kids be okay?
I mean, they were like behind like a wall.
It looked like city blocks worth of damage were done though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But like, they
I
were
don't
kind of
know.
farther away, I guess. I don't know.
He said it was less than a second. Less less than a
'Cause, like,
second.
Best Jeanist was like wrapping him up, and then all of a sudden it was like the explosion.
Well, he like shredded the wraps even before the explosion. Really, like
yeah.
wow.
I'm just kind of like
He's like
a little like confused of what even happened.
he's like
there.
a god. How do you stop him? He has he's essentially immortal. He has the ability to take powers from people.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
That is
he's
so
like
rough.
all powerful. Excuse me, all powerful. Like all. Who knows what all quirks he even has?
Yeah.
His name should be All Quirk. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what can't he do? My dude is levitating in midair and just in less than a second destroyed all of that. And it has to be him opening those portals
Yeah.
to send the Nomu in.
Mm-hmm.
Man, right when I'm like, man, you know, All for One like showed up for a little bit and then they did, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, he's in the background, he's got to come back. I'm talking like, I was like, it might not be till season finale, but I know he's coming back. Like, I'm in the know.
Yeah.
I know he'll be back. I just don't know, you know, remember I didn't forget.
Yeah.
And then like, boom, in the mix. Because like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, they're all wrapped up. Let's push aside for a second. I want to talk more about Shigaraki. His
As a little
backstory,
boy or-
yeah. But he's wrapped up. The dude who's got like Flexa body or whatever, the like samurai dude, shuts down Kurogiri because that's the only thing I can think of is that he can open a warp and take them out. You
Yeah.
know, I'm like, okay, that's really his only ace up his sleeve right now.
Yeah.
But he's unconscious. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how does he possibly get out of this? I'm like, can he like touch the wood and like, that's what she said, and decay it?
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then really, then he's still just standing there in front of everybody. It's not like he can,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
bust out. So I'm sitting there thinking like, there's got to be something he's going to do, but what can he possibly do? And then just from the heavens or the hells, just black portals just
Yeah.
full of Nomus just pouring out of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, I completely thought that it was going to go down a different way. Like, I thought Shigaraki was going to be able to do something
Right.
or, like, have somebody else there. But, like, All for One, like, freaking destroyed the whole place.
Yeah.
And then sends all those Nomus. Like, it is insane. And Bakugo's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah, like they took him
And stole
oh
him.
my gosh, that freaking like scream from All Might whenever like he
Yeah.
like grabbed like reached for him and he was just gone.
Wow.
Like
Well, because he was just, like, talking him up and, like, all this stuff and, like, had his arm around him. Like, he was really, like...
yeah.
proud that he stood up against the fighters and knew that his spirit was strong and
Yeah.
all that. And he's
And he
always
did
talked
the
about
whole, like, 'cause we
saving the
are
people you can
here
reach.
and- yeah.
And then he's literally like right here and
and,
gets
like,
gets
yeah.
damn.
Y'all, this
Damn.
is crazy.
Okay, but so let's jump back now. Tenko Shimura, I think was the name. Tenko Shimura
I don't know.
was the name of the little boy. So is... Let's see, wow. I'm looking back through this and I just see like Tenko Shimura.
Tenko Shimura.
So it's like he got rescued from something. Something traumatic happened to him. And I guess All for One's like his new dad? Like
Yeah.
his new father? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But something happened to him and he was essentially, it
And
looks
he
like saved.
said like the heroes didn't come save you.
Exactly. Holy crap.
Like, basically turned him against heroes then.
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, all right, All Might is strong. All Might is real strong. And All Might messed him up before.
Yeah.
Like, we know that. But essentially, he gave him a death sentence because All Might, like, his wound is still getting worse.
Yeah.
Like, it never will heal. Like, it gets worse.
Yeah.
He's eventually going to die. Like, not today or tomorrow. Like, it's not like he, you know, killed him in 5 days. But it's like something that wounded this unwoundable, this impenetrable force of All Might. You know what I'm saying? All Might's number one. All Might's the best hero. Like, there's nobody else out there that can compete. Endeavor maybe a little bit, but even Endeavor, like, what is he gonna do against somebody like All for One? Like, for real?
I don't know.
You're talking about like heroes versus gods.
All of this, like, he's got like all these quirks. Like,
my man's levitating in the sky, destroying city blocks in an instant, less than a second. Also, while at the same time sending Nomu through the sky all over the place, not just like one or two in the room, like
just like
outside,
everywhere.
inside, in the sky, stealing Bakugo, like.
See, like, my thing though is like, can Eraser erase every quirk, or just like one?
But as soon as he blinks, it's GG.
Yeah, but like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going up against All for One, and like, yeah, you can shut him down for a second, but then as soon as you're done shutting him down, like as soon as you got a blink, if they didn't stop him at that moment, he's gonna use every trick up his sleeve
because it's like,
end you.
Think about like all the lives he's lived, and like, so there's like no telling how many quirks he has.
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Even
it's
if,
the not knowing.
Even if they like completely tied him up and put him in a box, a metal box, like, he could still have a quirk that could get him out.
What was Ragdoll's power again? It was something that was really powerful.
It was like creating creatures in the woods, right? She created those.
No, that was Pixel Bob.
Oh, okay.
Pixie Bob.
I don't
Who
know
was the one
that
that was Google? That's the one that was Google, because the other one was telepathy.
Oh, okay.
Because there was one that had like instant search or instant.
Yeah.
So that was her quirk.
Yeah.
So what can he learn if he stole her quirk? That's a pretty powerful quirk.
Yeah.
Because I remember calling one of them Google.
Yeah.
And like that would have been her, because Tiger was pliability.
Yeah.
Pixie Bob was creating earth monsters.
Yeah.
And we know the other one that was alive that I can't think of their name, but we know that one was telepathy.
Yeah. Because
so Ragdoll, Mandalay, and then Ragdoll had to be Google then.
Yeah. It just was so sad, like, seeing her just, like, lay there, like, lifeless.
Because she looked like,
because it's
not
like,
dead, but weird.
It's almost like he doesn't, like, take the quirk itself. It's like it takes, like, everything from them.
Takes, like, their presence, their consciousness.
And that's what because that's why I was like, it's not, like, it's, oh, did he take her brain? But it's, like, not
but look
the
at the
entire
Nomu.
brain.
Look at the Nomu.
Like,
the Nomu can't make decisions for themselves. The Nomu have no personality. And that is the quirks that he's taken. He's put into them. Because they said the only reason that the Nomu can have multiple quirks, the only person who can put multiple quirks into somebody is All for One.
Yeah.
So, like, you see what happens. You see what the Nomu look like. Like, they're derp squatting. Like, they can't make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
They're, like, pushed in a direction and given commands. They're basically like a computer.
Yeah.
A big dumb robot. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's like a homunculus, kind of.
But homunculus can think and act for themselves, and
yeah, but like, I don't know. I just think
it's like a mindless chimera.
Yeah, yeah.
But like one that doesn't have a personality.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say it too, is a chimera.
Yeah.
Because I had made that.
We talked about that forever ago, but the chimera though still could make decisions.
Yeah, well, some of them, the ones that can change. Can't? Well, like Nina couldn't.
She was still talking.
Well, that's true.
You get what I'm saying? Like, even at their worst state that we've seen, and that was the worst state. If you've seen that show, I'm not going to get into whatever all that is, but if you've seen that show she has referenced, that's the worst it gets. But still, they had a consciousness. Yeah. They had the ability to communicate and, like...
have feelings and stuff.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Whereas, like, these are just... I don't know. I don't know how they function independently. And this is like a hive mind.
The Nomus don't have deep feelings, do they?
No. The one was like being tortured and like whatever to get information, and it wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't understand anything. It doesn't do anything. Like it has no mind. It has powers and basic functionality. That's what I thought was weird about the like Uber Nomu. The one that they put the tracker on.
Yeah.
Because he was like a little different, but he still didn't have a personality or nothing. But he was like the like Arnold Schwarzenegger of like freaking Nomu.
And he didn't even like respond to them putting the tracker.
Yeah, like burning a freaking tracker into him. I don't know. I'm like, damn, hot damn, whoa damn. My damn scale is damn broken. Like, I have the hot dam, I have the whoa dam, and I got the like all dam. There you go.
Yeah.
We're officially at all dam.
All damn.
It's like I said, it's heroes versus a god.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a god character,
Yeah.
and I don't know what they can do to stop him.
I don't know.
I'm excited though. I'm excited to learn more about Shigaraki. Or Shimura, whatever. Maybe he's like a cousin to the Shimadas. Shout out. Overwatch. But All For One, I need to get a glimpse into what his actual powers are. Because at this
There's
point,
probably
we
a
just
lot
know
of
he's very
them.
powerful.
Probably a whole lot.
But like, what are his core abilities? You know, he probably has access to a lot of quirks, but there's probably like his go-tos, like the
Yeah.
portals or the explosion. Like, what else does he do? Levitating, apparently, like
Yeah.
looking badass, dressing well.
Yeah.
Maybe he is really. Maybe that's what this is all about. Maybe he's really the best genist,
Yeah.
and he's just mad that best genist claims to be the.
There has to be
the
like
best
a
genist.
weakness though. Like he's got to have a weakness.
Well, I mean, All Might
And-
messed him up.
Cause like yeah, his face is all messed up and he's got that mask thing on, so it's like, and he usually like sits there with like the
Tubes in him and
tubes,
stuff.
so it's like, how long can he stay without the tubes?
I don't
Like,
know.
if you go take the mask off of him, will he die? Like, you know.
I don't know.
I guess we'll just have to watch and find out.
It's crazy though. Let us know what you thought in the comment section down below. Holy crap. Like it if you did. Sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full and early reactions up on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support. You really don't know how much it means. It means the world. We'll be back with more videos for you soon. We love you guys.